I started singing when I was 4 years old.
Turn the lights down low and pull your window curtains. Oh, let your moon come shining in.
And I was drawn to the keyboard at that time. And I actually asked my mom to buy me a keyboard, so she bought me one of those little toy organs.
Singing in, it's been a long, long time. I got this message for you, boy.
I went from keyboards to guitar to drums to bass, saxophone, flute, and actually the only thing that I can't play is violin.
Still I wanna get through to you, boy. On time, singing.
It has been difficult selling myself as a female who could play everything, because we live in a society where everything has to be men. And as a matter of fact, that used to be some of the problems with a few bands. They were always saying, oh, that's pretty funky for a girl. And I'm saying, for a girl, I can funk you under the table.
Yeah, yeah.
For the first time, I really feel like that I have somebody who understands me, you know, with what I'm doing with my music, understand where I'm coming from, and not just see me as a singer, but also know that I'm a musician and also a writer and producer.
Little brother, learn how to stay true. Grow your eyes bigger than the streets around you. You got to read in between the lines. Get the ghetto off your mind.
Get the ghetto off your mind. It came from watching television and seeing black on black crime and all the violence that's going on in the world. And I feel that it doesn't matter where you live, that everything you do is just a state of mind. And if you see things constantly negatively, then that's what it's going to be. The results of how you see your life is what it is.
I had a dream, woke up in a cold sweat, scared me so much, I'll never forget.
I actually had a dream about losing somebody that I cared about a whole lot, and I woke up in a cold sweat.
I thank God you were still there and made me realize how much I still care.
When I write songs alone, I usually dream about the music the night before, and I have really all the music, the strings, everything in my head already.
I had a dream, I almost lost you.
And when I get up, I just slap a funky drum beat on it, put a funky bass line, and just build from that point. Music is so meditative, and whenever I meditate quite a bit, so I do just sit and write music all day. And usually when that happens, Dana and Francis comes along and go, yeah, that sounds funky. You know, they'll come and slap some lyrics, and that's how that happens when I do it with other people. But it's always with me, music first.
Not gonna wait till the stars come. Got to win it ourselves, and we're moving along. We're making it up as we go along.
Francis wrote this poetry, and he had December 25th on there, and we were kind of disturbed about some of the things that we saw on television today, all the violence that's going on, children celebrating on Christmas, and all of a sudden the next day they're playing with guns. I find that just funny that you can have a war, and then all of a sudden it stops and people celebrate Christmas.
December 25th, this is Christmas one day. One day of silence in a war.
I want to be able to make a big difference in a positive way by, you know, playing my music, and maybe even through my music it can touch somebody out there who's struggling. And if it's just for 10 minutes that I can make somebody happy, then that makes me happy.
I had a dream.